How's it going? Welcome back to Tailgate Talk here on Texas Carpenter. In today's video, we're going to go over the Kreg Pocket Hole Jig 520 Pro, some of the uses around the job site, and the main reason why it was purchased. So one of the main reasons why I had to replace this one right here was this rubber grommet had broke off just the other day. Now I could have found a quick fix for it or something like that, but once they came out with this pistol grip one right here, it had always intrigued me with the versatility on the job site, and I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. And this grommet right here coming off was kind of just that excuse. Another problem with these is that clamp right there. I'd constantly have to lubricate it and blow it out so that way it would function properly. Also, the quick adjustment right here versus the set screw, just another reason to go ahead and give this pistol grip one a try. This one on the job site is great for pieces that you can actually seat into it and use it as a tabletop clamp. However, when we get into 8 to 12 foot lengths of casing that are mitered, that we're pre-building with pocket screws, we would have to lay it down long ways on a table. You'd actually have to take this one right here and go ahead and put it this way, and your clamp would actually have to come up from the bottom. So you're constantly having to set your drill down, use two hands to go ahead and get that one clamped up. Whereas this one, the clamp actually just sits right on top. So you can throw it on there. You can use one hand and get it right and always be holding your drill. Not something that you would notice would take a lot of time, but when you're doing hundreds of pieces in the course of a day, just setting down your drill, picking it back up, shuffling the pieces around, and you would always have to sit there, keep the pieces laid like this, and then slide them out one at a time, because the way that this needs to clamp on top, and then you have to have this much clearance space underneath the piece that can't hit the table, can't hit another piece or anything like that. So therefore, the pistol grip one was just a great option to give a try, especially on job site uses. So like I said, from a durability standpoint, we'll see how it goes with this one. From a functionality perspective, on the work we do with finish trim carpentry, it's fantastic. So one of the other functions of this is whenever you actually change the height, you'll see it here, tab here, and a tab here. You just slide that down to a 1/2 inch, slide it back up to 3/4, and then you can slide it all the way up to 1.5 inches. And it's all the same motion no matter what. Just wanting to bypass that 3/4 right there. But like I said, overall versatility on the job site, I think it's going to be quite unmatched. And the real question is just durability. One of the only cons to it that I've noticed so far is it doesn't really clear out any of the shavings very well. I'm finding that after drilling the holes, I got to pick it up, kind of dump it over, shake it, whatever I need to do to get some of the clearings out, because it kind of, after you drill the hole, and if you drill the hole and you relax the clamp, it kind of wants to take all these shavings and just smash them back up against here. So I don't know if in the long run that's going to cause problems with the tool. However, it's not time consuming enough based on the efficiency that this jig provides to be a real complaint, in my opinion. So in summary, to recap, I think this tool right here is going to be great. It's going to be very versatile. It's going to be very efficient for what it needs to do. The concerns about the quality of it and whether or not that spring is going to break, it's hard to say at this point. Time will be the judge on that one. And overall, just functionality on a job site, this one right here, even if it fails to last as long as this one did, I think this one lasted about 5 years or so. The versatility of it alone might make it one of those tools that if it does break after 2 years, you might just toss it and go buy another one, because over those 2 years, I could foresee it saving hundreds of dollars of time and just labor, per the design of that tool. Like I said, it might not work for what you need it to. If you're in a shop or a small shop, maybe you got a better setup for pocket hole joinery. However, on a job site, the versatility of this one right here, seemingly at this point, is unmatched, and I'm sure we'll constantly find uses for it on different jobs as we go along.